Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Curse of the Azure Bonds Remastered. We are doing an Iron Man run. Let's continue our... This is a no-caster party. We're going to head to Yellowish, if I remember correctly. Pass this Joker again. Hey, Duncan and Steely Pat, welcome in. How are you doing? Curse Scam. Where's my Hoopak? That is in Dragonlance World. It exists in these games, but you can't find it normally. It's very, very difficult to find a Hoopak in the Forgotten Realms. But it is possible. Okay, let's go to Yellowish. Steely Pat says, in that other awful setting where they belong. Yeah, I've been developing all the Dragonlance races and classes in the engine. I've got almost all the races done for Dragonlance, and I've got almost all the classes done. Well, the priests, the high priests, the holy order, I don't have almost done. The wizards are done. The knights are done. Actually, the knights aren't done. I still got to do their spells. But the biggest is the tinker. Tinker is going to take a while. SSI didn't do the tinker, of course. But we're sure doing it. Okay, let's ask permission. Yeah, Paladin will be invaluable. For sure. One thing I need to research, I don't think the Knights are supposed to get the Cavalier's Fear Aura. I haven't found that yet, but it does say that they inherit the Cavalier class. The Dragonlance Adventures book is pretty... It's not very thorough. You can tell Gary Gygax did not write that. Someone else wrote it. It's got a lot of gaps in it, so I'm having to fill that. They didn't even put saving throws in there for the various classes. So there's a lot of information gap I've been having to do tons of research on. Okay, we're going to parlay with these guys. Go with the guards. Dragonlance book scam. Yeah, it is. There's a lot they don't mention. They don't even tell you how much damage the Hoopak does. That's how bad the book is. Having to go to all kinds of different places to find information. Even then, I have to scrounge it together. Okay, fight them. Mages. Cleric. I'm going to sing. That's going to disable a lot of these. Let's delay. They'll lose a whole round. Okay, perfect. He might have protection from normal missiles. Severed his leg. That guy had phantom armor, it looked like. He's dead now. Steely Pets is always confused by that part where there are 24 Zents burst out of the commander's quarters, but the commander seems to be just fine. Yeah. The only thing I can think of is they were discovered, like they were disguised, and the commander discovered that they were bogus And so they ran because he was calling guards. It's the only thing I can think of. Duncan says, hey, no sleeping here. Your party's ashamed. Ooh, decapitated. Destroyed his shield. Steely Pet says, yeah, I guess if they were spies in the explicit instruction not to kill Priam at that time. But it wouldn't be the first time Forgotten Realms properly failed to really think things through. Oh, yeah. Yeah, SSI didn't implement a lot of things very thoroughly. They made great games, don't get me wrong, but there's definitely gaps. Oh, that monk movement. He surrendered. Okay, what's magical? Holy moly. This is where Curse the Azure Bonds breaks the game. If you don't have economy adjustments turned on. What? I said nice. And he said, you are obviously looters. My forces will deal with you accordingly. So I wonder if it's because our alignment's evil or our charisma's low or what the deal is. Tell them to surrender. You guys picked on the wrong party. With that prior party that ran through all 4 games until you had the trouble near the end, the Paladin was only level 10 by that point. Yeah, Paladins need a lot of experience, and for good reason. They're ridiculously strong with their protection from evil aura and their protection from fear aura too now. They got a big upgrade in Unearthed Arcana. Decapitated again. Holy moly. Duncan says, be that way. We shall have our revenge and slit your throats in secret while you sleep, Commander. Yeah, where is Priam? Why can't we kill him? We are evil. Maybe I should implement him. So that if that happens, you can kill him. Yeah, I gotta get more movement. Double backstab. You rifle through the commander's office and find a map. Journal entry 52. That is indeed the main town, isn't it? Yep. I wonder if we can safely sleep here now that we killed... No! Oh, we killed the commander. What? There was no commander in that fight. I need to... Okay. If commander attacks, put Priam in the fight as a special enemy. That's lame. It's just I getting lazy. You killed the Phantom Commander scam. Yeah. Silly Pat says, like, remember when I thought you were the looters and ordered my men to kill you? Well, let's go get this Banshee haunted this tower. You should start making notes and implementing things so they actually make sense in these games, Duncan says. Yeah. I plan on it. I want to get the base games all made. And then over time, I can, iron out a lot more and give the players a lot more options. But that, for me, that's a lower priority than getting the games done. Can I rest here? Oh, that's a scam. So we're not even going to be able to rest here. We're going to have to leave and come back. Okay, let's see here. Sneak. The good news is they're weaker than me, so they just run. So here will be Zental Keep, guys. Sing. Failed to produce charm, but we still entrance him for a round. This one's going to be out of range, so let's go hit him. He's untargetable, so he must be invisible or something. We'll hit the mage then. Alright, what's your Thaco? 8. I think I'm going to use bare hands here. They go up 14, but we get 2 attacks. 2.5 attacks, actually. No penetration. Need to hit that cleric. Let's throw some poison at him. They go up 9. We hit him, but it didn't poison him. He made a saving throw. That's a shame. Priam leaves before you get to the part where when saving Brimwolf and Laurelin. Priam, Fairweather party member? Yeah, for sure. Guy's a scammer. Okay, if his armor class is that low, he's got to have some major plate mail. Punching's not going to cut it. Yeah, if he has plate mail on, it's -5 to hit him. In addition to the -3. So that would be a 5% chance for us to hit him with punching. Let's look at the Volge. They go of 12. Plate mail's -1. So he's got -3, so we're 15. So we only have about a 20% chance to hit him with that. What about the heavy crossbow? Or let's look at the light crossbow. Plate mail's -1. Yeah, this is our best chance to hit him. We have a 55, well, 11, 12. We have a 40% chance. No penetration. Let's try to charm someone. Severed lost his spell. We got to hit this mage. This the one? And X +2 throwing. Watch this. This is the perfect use for this. Hit this mage. He's 5 away. Nice. 14 damage. Let's try to hit the cleric. Man, he made his saving throw again against that poison. Let's see, do I need to do this? Okay, let's see. Thought you had a dagger. There it is. Severed his right leg. Finally. Okay, they have armor class of 0. Again, they're probably wearing plate mail or splint. Punching them is not really a good option. Got good saving throws. Man, got good Thaco too. Let's see here. I'm in a bad position to do a backstab. Okay, that one's got 10 hit points left. Destroyed his shield and poisoned him with Class B poison. He took 12 damage from the poison. I like that poison because it happens pretty quickly within one round. Decapitated him. Okay, he's too overloaded. It's coming back. Monk can run all the way around him. Can run circles around him, literally. Wow. There's my hand axe +2. We definitely need that back. Let's see. What else we got? Let's go sell all this stuff. Zombo's ready for a level up. He'll be level 14 acrobat. Zento Keep. Magic items. All right. Bird of Hornet's Nest. Split mail +2. Don't think I have a need for that. Okay. These potions are good for this party. Monks limited with magic items. Okay, we have plus arrows. I wonder if I bought these. There was a bug with the weight of the arrows in certain games. Let me check some here, which I have fixed. That looks correct. The weight is correct. Let's see here. Oh, we got too much stuff. Ooh, a +2 dagger. Then on Jimmy. Actually, this can be used by Severb, Druid Scroll, since he's a bard. We'll have to see what's on that. What else we got? Another +2 splint mail. All right, Jimmy, equip the dagger +2 in your offhand. Short sword +2. I'll hang on to that. Okay. This I'm waiting to give to the barbarian once he levels up. Okay. 16,000 platinum. Steely Pet says, I wonder if all the party members would laugh at a guy who was strictly a Becte Corbin specialist. Becte Corbins have good penetration against heavier armor. Better than swords. I gotta see who had that. Where is it? Here it is. You can see what it is here. Look at this. A bonus of 2 against banded, splint mail, plate mail, field plate, and full plate. That thing is fantastic against the heavier armors. If you compare it to the battle axe, look at the battle axe. -1 against chainmail, banded splint, -2 plate, -3 field plate, -4 full plate. It does better up here against unarmored and shield only and leather. Against these, it does terrible compared to the Becte Corbin. Okay, hand axe, where are you? Hand axe is even worse. So here's the hand axe. Unarmored 1, 1, 1, and then chainmail -1, -2, -2, -3, -4. Hey Tim, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, and Severb's here. Welcome, Severb. How are you doing? Silly Pet says, Vorpals are in. Nice. I was playing 3.5th edition roguelike, but never completed the very buggy incursion, where I had 2 Vorpal and keen scimitars on a guy with improved critical scimitar. So any roll at 12 or higher was lopping off a head. Yeah, that's so broken. That's way too broken. Duncan says, too many battle segments, 9 segments. For which? The Becte Corbin or dual wielding? So the battle axe, we have 7, plus another 4 here when we're dual wielding. So we're at 11. Yeah, the Becte Corbin, it's a little slower, but 9's still better than 11. Hey, says Tam, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay. Well, what should we get here? Let's get some more plus arrows, I guess. So, this was probably from Gateway. They're plus arrows, and then here in Curse, they're arrows +1. So they won't join together. It's a join scam. I really don't have anything to spend my money on here. I don't need wand of magic missiles. Let me see how much the potions weigh. So we're at 1637. They only weigh 10. We are loading up on extra healings. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Got 19 strength and carry 10 of those. He's a mule. Nice. Oh, we still have a ridiculous amount of money. All right, well, we got to go back and train anyway, so we'll go deposit a bunch of that. Duncan says, not when you're attacking phase spiders. Yes, good point. That does make a big difference. Okay, level 14 acrobat. Ooh, he gets a proficiency. Have to think this through. Thanks for the 100 bits, Sever. Really appreciate that. He says, Becte Corbin facts. Becte Corbin is a type of polearm and warhammer that was popular in late medieval Europe. The name is Old French for raven's beak. Similar to the Lucerne hammer, it consists of a modified hammer's head and a spike mounted atop a long pole. Unlike the Lucerne hammer, the Becte Corbin was used primarily with the beak or fluke to attack instead of the hammerhead. The hammer face was often better designed for tearing into plate armor or Gabenson. Yep. And you can see Gary Gygax did a good job with the anti-penetration checks on the Becte Corbin. Does well against heavier armor. Duncan says, "Fool, you can't join +1 arrows with arrows +1." Yeah, really. Glad you're doing good, Tim. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. SteelyPet says, rubbing +1 arrows against arrows +1 is how you get +2 arrows. You should have connected Corbin being derived from Corvid. All right, let's see here. Club, dart, knife, light crossbow, or quarterstaff. I do have a +3 light crossbow. But darts, I'm going to do dart. That way we can start throwing darts of hornet nest with the acrobat. Let's check out what his Seiko is going to be. Dagger, dagger, dagger. 14. And most of these will probably have 8 to 12 hornets in them. I did implement it according to the real rules, not how SSI did it. So when the dart's thrown, there's like 6 to 8 varieties of them. Some do more damage, but have less hits. And some have a greater hit chance, but have less of them in too. Okay, let's go to the vault. Got a lot of money to deposit. What about items? It's got a ring of protection +3 waiting to be used. Its level's too low. Okay. Actually, I might already have the Becte Corbin proficiency on the monk. Let me look. Can't remember. Fashard, halberd, partisan, spear, Volge. No, I don't. Okay. So we'll use the Volge for now then. Okay, I think that's good enough. Back to yellowish. Okay, Marauders again. We're going to sing. I don't think it'll reach this one. I feel like it's either 30 or 40 feet range. So we didn't hit the other mages. We take a chance with the Sonic Blast, hoping it's going to work on him. Oh, he got feeble-minded. No, it didn't work on them. They're too smart. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's still casting. Okay. Wand of Ice Storm. Oh, he's casting again. Taken down by the hand axe of throwing. Got a lot of good use out of that. Oh. I was trying to think of enhancing this screen. I was thinking of color coding when you had something equipped and or making it sorted. If you had it sorted by ready, you could quickly unequip something. Yeah, I'll just think about it. Make it an option maybe. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah, I did want to see what's on there. Invisibility to animals? That's not very helpful. Why do you only have a dagger plus 2 equipped? Doesn't make much sense. Scimitar +2. Maybe I've been fighting a long time without having my primary weapon. Artish. Checkpoint is deserted. Okay, camp. Let's get the bard spells back. We have 2 5th level spells waiting? Wow. Oh, anti-plant shield. That would actually be good in this area with the shambling mounds. Interrupted. Remember. Fire knives. Oh, they got a weird guy with them. Let's see what he is. Kind of like his outfit. He's a gnome. Huh. Leather armor destroyed. Died from Class B poison. Ooh, that guy just tried to backstab. Both tried to backstab. Yeah. Oh, mage is casting already. Okay, a lot of these were untargetable, so they probably did a invisibility for the fight. Let me move you back here. Take a shot at this guy. Yeah, he evaded it. Do you have a Wand of Ice Storm? I'm going to use that. Let's do it right here. Ends casting. All right, they surrendered. Bow stick. Allow them to flee. Yep. Gambling mounds. Okay, here we go. I recently fixed a bug with these. Their suffocation effect and their movement, where they prevent your movement, never got removed. And now it removes it and it tells you. What are we dealing with? 4? No longer suffocating. There we go. Duncan noticed a possible sinkhole in your path and leads you around it. It's because he's a dwarf. They're good about that. Combat. Hey, Almacia, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Jimmy is so green. Yeah, he's half orc, so I made him green. He is indeed. I think I'm going to sing here once we get to Severb. Zombo, let's have you use your Wand of Ice Storm. There's so many of these. Here we go. Sing. On Transom. Got him. Cleric clutches a bone wand. 4,800. Wand of defoliation and another wand that we can't use. Okay. All right, guys. Looks like we're coming up on an hour. I'm going to have to call it early tonight. Got some stuff to work on. But making good progress. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.